And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Do come again.
Welcome.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated almost hospitality in all. Much obliged. I've no wisdom to offer. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospital. You know where to find me. Well met, sir.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then. Ox carts make...
Speak to me another...
I only work when I fancy. What brings you here?
This ox cart... I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
What ought I to do?
Sure I can handle this. What should I get up to today? Fire upon you! Fire! Out of the car, all of you. Boy, that's not on.
One arrow is all I need!
An ogre comes!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Let my magics grant you an elemental food.
Understood.
It's a foe worthy of caution. Lord save our best will do.
By your leave. This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
It's a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to court danger.
This way. Where to next?
What to do?
Hang in there, Master. I am coming to assist.
I've got this hit. You'll have a hard time flicking its spell with you without us now.
I grant you roaring flame.
amateur strength. You ought not to provoke it.
How are we meant to attack it without angering?
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
It's the simplest strategy that our foe has performed. Slow. Perhaps we've tried them out.
We must not give them a chance to recover.
Strike fast! And our quarry shall fall.
I shan't allow any further harm to come to us.
Our best bet is set it teetering. It seems we have enraged our foe. Hold fast! You have the strength to fail.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Not long now. Keep up the attack.
Our foe has been knocked off balance. Trap hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast! And our quarry shall fall.
Was a trial indeed. One we surpassed with skill.
The tide of battle was in our favor.
What is the meaning of this?
It's this way. This ox cart's bound for Melve.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
Got to fix this up proper.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Ah, excellent find.
Ah, 'tis a relief to hear that Ulrika is safe. Mayhap there is aught I could do for her, pervasive though the Queen Regent's influence has become. My humblest thanks. You've proven a friend to Melve and me as well. It isn't much, but here, I would not see you go unrewarded for your trouble.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not do.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I've oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable. But in time, we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
How terrible. We shall have to be alert for signs of the sickness among our number. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
I quite agree.
Wolves, Master!
I doubt knights will be of any use.
You have my protection!
Obstacle blocks are broken. Perhaps we might remove it by force.
If a ranged attack is needed, you can count upon my aim. Might I be of assistance? Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it?
One can see far to the distance from here.
Would be a good place to take stock of our surroundings.
I quite agree.
My magics grant you an elemental boon. I will protect you.
Townspeople depend on me. Lost hold out. Someone comes to read.
Well met.
Now I've gone and stepped in it.
Assess the field.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find...
Here in Vermund, pawns are revered as servants of the Arisen. But not there. They believe that some divine flame will protect them and dispel the dragon, and that pawns embody misfortune. In that regard, our countries couldn't be more different.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to...
Well met. Always a pleasure.
I suspect the lad's enthusiasm will go a long way toward inspiring his peers. Let us inform Sir Beren of his coming. Certainly, Master. I can take you to this individual.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Pray, follow me.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome. You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly...
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
The current hour ill suits our progress. Let us visit an inn or make camp, and set out again later. My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten Riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way?
Forgive me, but I cannot guide you from here.
That reminds me. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are.
We're here, Master.
Well met. Have you any weapons for me? Good of you to go to the trouble. Many thanks. We'll gladly make use of what you've given us. I've you to thank for that new recruit. The lad's well eager, he is. He fears naught, and he follows my commands with nary a word of complaint. Soldiers like him boost the morale of all around them. His presence bodes well, and I've you to thank for it. There's just one problem. Seeing a lad so spirited, so foolhardy, makes me recall a time when I was much the same. Sets my blood to boiling, you see. Makes me yearn for a bout with a skilled combatant. Need I explain further? I test my steel against yours, friend. What say you? Care to spar with me a bit? Glad to hear it. Follow me, then. Think of it like a game. Whoever steps out first, loses. Simple enough, eh? Seeing as you're no warrior, you do well to strike when I'm off balance. Let's begin. Fight well.
Spirit this? I'm not gonna take that from you.
That was well fought. You're even stronger than I'd anticipated. I dare say I needed that. You've my thanks. I've ne'er met anyone like you. You've done more for me this past while than anyone I've known has e'er troubled to. A commendable sort you are. Would that I had some way to repay you for all the good you've done me.
Sir Beren, you must come, and quickly! A goblin pack has descended over by the rope bridge. We're in need of your aid!
My thanks for the report. I'll go at once. Goblins can be dastardly. We'll have need of capable fighters. The more, the better. I'd fain have you at my side, friend, if you'd be willing to join the fray.
Wait! I here! Watch my back!
I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Not ruins your day, like getting cut open. I'll not stick my head
nodded off for a moment
Fancy
there.
a gander? Mayhap we'll have some fine.
I'd hasten.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
A common reward, frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
We must not let down our guard.
Well done, Master!
Would that such tranquility could last.
Indeed, you are correct.
What was that? Randall! What happened? Speak to me, lad!
Sir, we managed to fell the goblins, but then a Cyclops charged us out of nowhere, wounded and enraged. We stuck the beast with arrows till one of them pierced its eye. It fled, but I've no doubt 'twill return.
Never mind that, lad. You survived, and that's what counts. Let's get you back to the encampment, aye? 'Twould seem my days of peace are at an end. Do you recall the soldier we met on the road? He was rather badly injured in the goblin melee. They'll want me to take responsibility for that, I just know it. Shan't be long before I'm forced to resign from my post. I doubt such a thing would be asked of any human instructor. But I'm bestian, aren't I? There's no fighting it. But I'll be damned if I let the troops suffer on my account. In the time that remains to me, I'll get them trained up as best I can.
Vermund's treatment of beastrons is lamentable indeed.
What's done is done.